We now move into the main portion of the evening, our academic awards. First, I want to offer my congratulations to Jaden Dennison and Sailor Grant on their induction into the National Technical Honor Society, an honor that comes from their work doing part of their academic program at Hancock County Technical Center. Congratulations and well done. And now the GSA Academic Awards. To begin, Mr. Kazmerzak will announce the English Award.
Thank you, Tim. The English Department presents 2 awards on Class Night. The first is the Excellence in English Language Arts Award, an award that recognizes a student who has consistently performed at a high level in our department's most challenging course offerings. There are 5 recipients this year: Alex Tully, Sira Guteau, Kang Ung, Lucy Morrison, and Mabel Fitzpatrick. Congratulations to all of you. The other award is the Spark Award, an award given to students who brought a notable and inspiring spark to their work in some aspect of our English curriculum. There are 6 recipients this year: Alex Tully, for persistent exploration of ideas, meaning, and truth through analytical and creative writing; Alice Bowden, for reflective analysis of contemporary social issues; Belinia Aparicio, for her persistent courage, her genuine passion, and inspiring love of learning; Trevor Cochrane, for incredible passion, for enriching and elevating class discussions, for marvelous original thought, and for genuine dedication to a high level of achievement. And finally, both Ian and Duncan Howell, for unparalleled enthusiasm, commitment, and insight in class discussions, and for reminding us how much ideas and knowledge can matter. Congratulations to all of you. And now, Nancy Buckingham to present the Language Awards.
Bonjour. Buenas noches. Bienvenidos. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Yo soy Nancy Buckingham, o Señora Buckingham para mis estudiantes. I'm here this evening as the World Language Department Head to present the French Award and the Spanish Award. And this evening I'm going to start with the French Award. These both are academic achievement awards for the highest academic achiever in our classes. And I will first of all read what Madame Florian has given me about the student receiving this award. She says, she would like me to mention what an amazing writer that Alex Tully is. He eloquently wrote an essay on the Holocaust that brought me to tears. And because of his passion and elegance, he deserves this award. His essay on the pandemic demonstrated his empathy for others. She was very impressed. She also would like me to say that the honors class was an amazing group of students, and it was a privilege for her to be your teacher. So Alex Tully, congratulations on the French Award. I am now going to present the Spanish Award. And I'm going to be un poquito long-winded because this will be the last time that I'll be presenting this award. I am graduating, so to speak, with La Clase de 2020. I'm retiring. I was hired in 1988 by then Headmaster David Hitchings to start the George Stevens Academy Spanish program. Over the years, I've had muchos estudiantes de español, and I've seen them in places like working on my roof, building on an addition, checking my eyes, cleaning my teeth. I don't know where I'm going to see them. But honestly, this year, in my last year of my career, I was very blessed to have some great students and very entertaining students. So thank you to all of you. But I do want to focus specifically on my Spanish 4 Honors Clase this year and talk to you about them. Now, I'm going to read something they presented me with early on in the year. Petition with an exclamation point, Javier. We as a class believe that the amount of homework is unnecessary and is only busy work and is not benefiting us. Signatures, Quinn Stabler, Joseph Daniel Mitchell, attorney at law, who knew? Ricardo, Noah Suey, Mara Pickering, Vanessa Sherwood, Chloe Polite. Well, I really don't think that I lessened the load of homework, but I do know that they persevered, and here we are today. You all made it. Thank you very much. Well, I do want to concentrate first with 3 gentlemen that had me for a teacher a long time, because normally students will have me as a teacher for 2 years if they took the 4-year program, and the other Spanish teacher for 2 years. So I want to thank Ricardo, otherwise known as Naim Wolf, and Javier, otherwise known as Quinn Stabler, for the 3 years that they had me as a teacher, as well as Jose, or Joey Mitchell, for 4 years, for putting up with all of my updates on the Ohio State Buckeyes and my life experiences. I appreciate that you put up with that. Equally, I'm going to miss Joey and all of his food conversations, as well as the delicious food that he and his father would provide our classes with. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. We also have an estudiante in that class that is up-and-coming writer-illustrator. And one day in the clase, while she was supposed to be listening to Senora Buckingham in the lesson, she composed her first book. And here it is. I got the first copy. Please look for it on Amazon soon. It is called Nancy Scissorhands by Margarita, or Vanessa Sherwood. Now, as you can see, it is written to Dora. So I believe they both took part. Dora, otherwise known as Chloe Polite. Well, apparently it didn't hinder their learning in the Clase de Español, because both of these young ladies, Vanessa Sherwood and Chloe Polite, are receiving the Spanish award this year. So congratulations, chicas. Muy bien. You deserve this. And I also want to thank all of you in the clase for all of your hard work. We had a great year, and I'm sorry that it ended a little bit sooner than we would have liked. I would now like to move on to introduce Elizabeth Savigny as the math department head. Muchas gracias.
Long, long ago, in a land far, far away, there were high school students who learned math at George Stevens Academy. And today was the day where students were to be recognized for their math skills.
Wait, I know the story. It's not long ago or far away. I don't need to read it in a book. Because this is the story of us, right here, right now. My name's Elizabeth de Sevigny, and welcome to the 2020 Math Awards. As my intro suggests, this really is the story of us, because all of you have gone on a math journey these 4 years of high school. So, this is to you.
For all the times you did your math homework later than you wished, but it still got done. For all the times math felt too hard and the ride was just too difficult, but you stuck with the class anyway. For all the times that you realized that math is groovy. Yeah!
So thank you, all of you, for going on this math journey and going through all those times.
So that now you can sail off into the sunset for your next journey in life. Ah, this image is almost as idyllic as the national anthem.
But we do have to consider that some students took more math than others. So those students should be recognized accordingly. In fact, there are kids who took the highest level of math available at George Stevens Academy.
This means that they completed Advanced Placement Calculus AB and Advanced Placement Calculus BC. Plus, they also completed Advanced Placement Statistics.
This is an amazing feat, and the students who have done it are as follows.
Joe, Chad, Sam,
Alex. Sierra. Kang. And Randy. Now, among these 7 students are the winners for this year's Math Awards. However, not all 7 will win an award, only a subset.
So, who did the math department actually pick to win an award? Our decision was based off of 3 things. 1, who 100% loved math? 2, who was truly exceptional at mathematics? 3, who could balance their love and skill with math in other ways, maybe apply it to other fields like science, or be able to handle their skills and their love of math while doing well in English. At the end of the day, 2 students met all 3 criteria well, according to the math department. So, without any further ado, the winners of the 2020 Mathematical Excellence Award are Kang and Joe.
Congratulations, guys. You did it. Woo!
To conclude, thank you all again for your time in your math classes. For those of you who I have taught throughout the years, it's been a real pleasure, it's been a treasure, and it's been a joy. Thank you for enjoying to come to the Math Ranch every day, even if climbing the stairs winded you out. Now, there's one last thing I need to share with you in order for this awards night to continue. Hint, the first thing I say that I'm excited to share with you is not the actual thing I'm going to be sharing. I'm so excited to share my new Amazon order with you. Patterns of Geometry. Patterns of World History. I would never have bought that because I don't know much about history.
Don't know much geometry.
What really happened in the French Revolution?
How to graph a trigonometric function. That's not even a real thing.
But I do know the probability's high.
History awards are next in line.
Please welcome Miss Richards, everyone.
Hello, it's Miss Richards representing the Social Studies Department, and this year we're giving out 2 awards to 2 incredible social studies students. The first student getting an award for excellence in social studies has to be Alex Tully. Alex, you know the entire department adores you, and some of us are afraid you would do our job better than us. I cannot forget when you gave the lecture in my class about the Watergate break-in. You had everybody at the edge of their seats. I don't know if teaching is in your future, but boy, I would love to have you as a social studies teacher. So Alex, thank you so much for being in our classes and being such a dapper and wonderful fellow. The second award for just pure love of social studies goes to a student for whom she sets the bar here and everybody is forced to go, where is she going? Skylar Dorr. Skylar, I am so happy I got to have you for a few weeks live in my street law class, even though you thought you were going to have to take the class as an audit because I was full. I allowed you to come in over the number I should have in my room because I knew you would just be incredible. Skylar, have a wonderful life. Alex, Skylar, thank you for being such fantastic social studies students.
Hi, my name is Steve Adam, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm one of the science teachers at George Stevens Academy. It is my honor to present this year's Science Department Awards. This year, GSA faced unprecedented challenge, and the Science Department would like to begin by thanking all of our students for their determination and commitment to finish out the school year. Every year, there are far more students deserving awards than we are able to recognize, and we want to wish all graduating seniors happy and successful futures in whatever they undertake. The first award is the Most Improved Science Scholar, and this year's recipient is Morgan Welts. Morgan has enrolled in more science classes than most. She has chose increasingly difficult courses and has steadily increased her performance in each class. Morgan is so passionate that in the middle of a class discussion about a Maine health issue, she looked up her state senator's email address and wrote a letter right on the spot so that her opinions could be known. Morgan's academic growth will continue as she heads off to nursing school to make the world a better place. Next is the Environmental Action Award, and this year's recipient is Kayla Bond. Kayla has a genuine kindness toward others and an interest in our school's community that often extends beyond the science classroom. This spring, Kayla gave us an Earth Day challenge, a call to action to participate in Earth Day and clean up the community. Leading by example, Kayla shared the results of her cleanup and inspired others to do the same. Thank you, Kayla, for inspiring others to take action to better our environment. Next is the Rachel Carson Award. This year's recipient is Wanda Gould. Wanda is receiving the Rachel Carson Award in recognition for her curiosity and concern for the natural world, as well as for her contribution for local sustainability initiatives. Similar to Rachel Carson, Wanda embodies a passionate sense of environmental ethics, so it is quite fitting that she will be joining the student body of the College of the Atlantic this fall. We wish you the best of luck and look forward to hearing about how you continue to fight for environmental justice. Next is the Double Helix Award, and this year's recipient is Kang Ung. Kang pursued his passion all the way to Jackson Laboratory, where he spent a day gaining insight into the challenges and rewards of biomedical and molecular research. Kang's dedication to science motivated him to take the AP chemistry exam entirely on his own, and every day at school he demonstrates a keen sense of scientific reasoning and thinking that goes well beyond the ordinary. Our final award is the Excellence in Science Award, and this year's winner is Sira Guttow. Every teacher that has had Sira in their class can attest that she stands out even among the best and the brightest. However, what makes Sira truly exceptional goes beyond mere intelligence. She has an active mind and is driven to seek out solutions to problems. This is combined with a genuine desire to make the world a better place. We have no doubt that Sira will achieve all of her goals and the world will be a better place because of it. That concludes the Science Department Awards. The GSA Science faculty would like to extend a special thank you to all of the parents of all of our students for supporting us through such a challenging school year. We look forward to seeing all of our students when we return to as close to normal as possible in the fall. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mary L. Dime to present the Art Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Adam. Hi everyone, my name is Mariel Dime. I'm the Visual Arts Department Chair as well as one of the visual art teachers here at GSA. So first off, I'd love to congratulate the class of 2020 for getting through an immensely difficult year. You should all be very proud of yourselves. So congrats. Okay, on to the Art Awards. I have 2 awards that I'd like to give this evening, both of which are based in achievement and perseverance in the visual arts. And those awards go to Wanda Gould and Cassidy Carlson. Yay! I've had the pleasure of having both of these young women in my art classes since they were freshmen here at GSA. Both had this sort of quiet determination that slowly blossomed into an intense desire to create and tell stories that were of importance to them. In AP Art this year, Cassidy tackled depicting body positivity in all of its shapes and forms through drawing, painting, and printmaking, whilst Wanda reflected on environmental issues and how to upcycle various materials into her art. Here are a few examples. I watched both of these students grow over time and gain confidence in not only their technical skills, but also their artistic voices, which are very loud and proud today. I'm over the moon happy about their growth and their decisions too to make some art in college. Congrats, Cassidy and Wanda. You've done an amazing job over the years. I'd like to recognize both of you for sticking with it, working hard, and creating thoughtful and meaningful work. You should both be very proud of yourselves. I can't wait to see what you create in the future. And now I'd like to introduce Matt Jurek, who will be presenting the Drama Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Dime. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Well, at least I'm here. Coming to you recorded from the GSA Drama Vault. They say the show must go on. As we all learned, apparently sometimes it doesn't. While we had an amazing fall show with the Laramie Project, let's take just a brief moment to salute the shows that would have been. The wacky, zany collision of 209 fairy tales you know and love, like the very famous Devil's Grandmother, and who could possibly forget the classic Straw Coal and Bean, and 207 more of your childhood favorites, all mashed together in the Brothers Grimm Spectacular-thon, directed by Sarah Webb. The It's All Fun and Games Until Someone Takes My Chair. This land is my land. It is mine. It is beautiful and it is mine. Air. In a game, directed by Chloe Polite. And of course, the very informative 10 Ways to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse. I personally am prepared to implement Method 6, Kung Fu, directed by Nyan. Yes, quite the festival it would have been, but for this year, we shall always have Laramie. Last year, when I was hired to fill the director's chair left by Maura, I aimed to shake things up a little bit. One such thing was to create the first ever GSA chapter of the International Thespian Society. What is a thespian, some of you might ask? Well, thespian comes from the historical figure Thespis of Icaria from 6th century BCE, ancient Greece, the first recorded actor to play a character on stage. A thespian, then, loosely speaking, is a practicer of the dramatic arts. The reason for us forming a thespian troupe? Well, it's all fine and fun to put on a show for our families and friends, but I do believe that the dramatic arts can be so much more, and thus, GSA Thespians came to be. Now, there are 3 tiers of thespians here at GSA: junior varsity, varsity, and honors. We haven't been tracking points long enough to have any honors level in our senior class this year, but we do have some JV and varsity thespians to be acknowledged. Before we do, a very quick explanation of points. A thespian earns points from completing roles, both acting and offstage, also known as stagecraft or technical, in school drama productions. Point values are determined based on the involvement of the role. For example, a minor acting role in a full-length production would earn 4 points, or a stage manager for a one-act would earn 6 points. These points carry over year while you're a student here at GSA. First up, we have our senior JV thespians. To make junior varsity, you must have accrued at least 10 points during your time here at GSA. So let's give it up for Silas Murnick and Quinn Stabler. And for our varsity cast, racking up at least 20 points, we have Trevor Cochran, Duncan Howell, Ian Howell, Lucy Morrison, Chloe Polite, and Nyan Wolf. Take a bow, varsity. No, really, take a bow. I'll wait. Chloe, are you bowing? Congrats to all of our thespians. The hard work and dedication you brought to your craft while here at GSA has not gone unnoticed, and your contributions will live on in GSA's dramatic history. GSA Drama's history's drama? History of GSA Drama? Line? GSA Drama History. Nailed it. While all of our thespians did an amazing job, there are 2 that deserve the additional distinction of Best Thespian. The Best Thespian in Acting is an award for a senior thespian who goes above and beyond in mastering and performing their role. For this year's recipient, I was in awe of the actor's uncompromising courage, taking on very emotionally taxing roles and performing them to incomparable effect. For this and many other reasons, I honor this year's Best Thespian in Acting, Nyan Wolf. The Best Thespian in Stagecraft is an award for a senior thespian who goes above and beyond in carrying out their offstage role. For this year's recipient, there was no question in my mind. This thespian stepped up in a way I did not think capable of any high school thespian. The vision, talent and dedication to their fellow thespians was without rival, and Laramie would not have been nearly as successful without her. This year's Best Thespian in Stagecraft goes to Chloe Polite. And with that, we close the book on another year of GSA drama. Seniors, we will miss you, but know that you have left your mark and set the stage for future generations, for shows and productions yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Now to present the award for Industrial Technology, Mr. Jason Billings.
Thank you, Matt, and thank everyone for not coming out tonight. It's a beautiful night to stay at home, because we haven't done that enough lately. I have 2 awards tonight for 2 exceptional young men. First is my Big E Award, inspired by Big E himself. An award given to a student who just gives 100% every class. He may not be the most naturally skilled in the technologies, but pushes for success and perfection every class. This year's recipient exhibits a level of intensity that I have not witnessed in a student in my time here. He does not brag or boast or rub it in. However, it is important for him and to him to be the best. This theme carries throughout his life and suits him masterfully for all the things that he has spent his life achieving. However, I think even he will admit that Medals Won projects can be challenging and frustrating, and maybe one day I made it look easy and look effortless. I did not mean to, it just worked out that way. For this I am sorry. Despite all of the frustration, he always came to class ready to knock it out of the park, and that is why I'm pleased and excited to give this year's Big E Award to Caden Matson. The Flowers Project still makes me smile. And if any of you haven't seen the Flowers Project, ask his mom. My second award is the Smokey Unick Award. Smokey Unick was a master of all things fast, a bender of rules, and a forward thinker in any aspect. More importantly, as any student of mine will tell you, he was my hero. This award exemplifies all of those things. A couple of years ago, I graduated high school, just like you are soon. Mr. Campbell was my shop teacher, and he influenced me to do the same. In this time, we became good friends and have remained so since. I don't see him much anymore, but when I do, it's like we saw each other this morning. These are the relationships that mold your life. This year's Smokey Unick Award winner, I believe, will be that person years from now. And I believe that we are both better people because of each other. Also, I have 100 stories about this young man, some of which well known, others, well, not so much, but all of which have the same message. He's a great kid, and he's going far. Without further ado, it is my honor and my privilege to give this year's Smokey Unick Award to Ryan O. Great job. Next up, Mr. O with the Music Awards.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. It's been a pleasure to know you, and I wish you the best of luck always. I'd like to, this time, congratulate all the musicians of the class. We had a lot of students involved in the band and the jazz band and the combo, or maybe in the steel band classes with Miss Fiona Schubeck. Congratulations to all of you. You've contributed so much to the music program, and I really thank you very much for all your efforts. It's been truly a pleasure making music with you these past 4 years. At this time, I'd like to honor the most outstanding seniors of 2020. We have 6 students that have really excelled these past 4 years, and they've done a great job in each of the ensembles that they've played in. I'd like to congratulate for the Most Valuable Player Awards in the jazz band. We have Duncan Howe on trombone, Ian Howe on baritone saxophone, and Joseph Mitchell on the guitar. For the combo Most Outstanding MVP Award winners, we have 2 people, Quinn Stabler on the bass guitar and Erica Hipsky on the alto saxophone and flute. And our Band Most Valuable Player Award this year goes to Dawson Asbury on the trumpet. Congratulations to all of you. You are on this plaque. It'll be mounted in the music room. And we have a small gift for you, a percussion egg. Thank you very much. Next, to present the athletic awards, I'd like to introduce Mr. Larry Gray.
I have 2 awards to present from the athletic department tonight. The first one is our Iron Eagle Award. This award is given to athletes who participated in 3 sports for all of their 4 years at George Stevens Academy. This year we have 6 seniors to acknowledge. These 6 seniors are not only successful athletes, but are very successful in the classroom. Their commitment to the athletic program has not gone unnoticed. They are held in high regard by their coaches and teammates and respected by their opponents. They provided leadership to each sport they have participated in. Our first Iron Eagle Award winner is Ian Howe. Our second Iron Eagle Award is Caden Matson. Our third Iron Eagle is Ryan Mullen. Our fourth Iron Eagle is Silas Murnick. Our fifth Iron Eagle is Vanessa Sherwood. And our sixth Iron Eagle is Austin Snow. I would like to congratulate all the participants for their tremendous accomplishments. Our second award to hand out for the athletic department is our Athletes of the Year. The Athlete of the Year award is presented to a male and female senior who best exemplify the qualities of ability, effort, and leadership. I have the pleasure of awarding the Athlete of the Year to 2 outstanding recipients. The athletes being awarded today have been important parts of our sports program and our school as a whole over their 4 years at George Stevens Academy. In addition to being outstanding athletes, they are also excellent students and role models for our school. Our female Athlete of the Year has been a 4-year participant in soccer, basketball, and baseball while attending George Stevens Academy. She's both a dedicated athlete and an excellent student. She is an Iron Eagle Award winner for the class of 2020. She's both an intense competitor and a model of sportsmanship. It is with great pleasure that I present to you Vanessa Sherwood as our 2020 Female Athlete of the Year. Our Male Athlete of the Year has been a 4-year participant in soccer, basketball, and baseball while attending George Stevens Academy. He is also an Iron Eagle Award winner for the class of 2020. He has been a quality student and athlete during his time at George Stevens Academy. It is his intention to resume his baseball career in college next year. It is with great pleasure that I present to you Austin Snow as our 2020 Male Athlete of the Year. Our next presenter will be Mr. Seeley.